It's official. Jimmie Johnson is a co-owner at Petty GMS and will be driving in 2023. Some information has been confirmed by Jimmie Johnson himself, the team. They're doing a press conference, and there's some more information, some quotes that we are going to look at. Let's look at what Jimmie Johnson had to say. I'm excited to announce I've entered into an ownership agreement with Petty GMS. I will be running a limited schedule in 2023, starting with the Daytona 500. I'm incredibly excited to be returning to my NASCAR family and look forward to building upon the combined legacy of our team. I think I mentioned this a couple days ago when the story was leaked. I had said maybe the Daytona 500, just because, it is still the Daytona 500, maybe. But I still wasn't sure, but, that's the only confirmed race for Jimmie Johnson right now. He's looking down the road trying to do some more things. I think he said he would try to do the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro, but it's not confirmed just because it conflicts with the Indy schedule for the Indy 500 and qualifying and all that. But, the Daytona 500, that's obviously a big one. We talked about this the other day. I think some other races he would like to run. In my opinion, my guesses would be the Coke 600 so he could attempt the double. Maybe Fontana, since it's his home race. Maybe a track he hasn't won at, like Watkins Glen, the new Chicago street course he might want to try out. Coda he hasn't raced at if he's looking at the road courses. Let's see, what are some other tracks that he could run? We talked about the 600, the Daytona 500. Just tracks he hasn't run at, I guess, if he wants to do those. Would he do Bristol Dirt? I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see which races he does indeed run in the Cup Series next year. And I think one that could be interesting, what if he does the Indy road course? Obviously he's never been a great road racer, but he does have experience on the track. You never know. I don't know. But that's from Jimmie Johnson. Here is what the quotes from the team article is. I couldn't be happier to have Jimmie Johnson joining Petty GMS, said Maury Gallagher. We have been consistent since we began our Cup effort last year and wanting to be up front and have a winning program. No one in the modern era of NASCAR has won more than Jimmie. Having a driver the caliber of Jimmie, driving our equipment and being able to provide feedback to our crew chiefs and engineers, but most importantly, mentoring Eric and Noah will be invaluable. Perhaps most important of all, Jimmie will be a great partner. I know I speak for all the Petty GMS team members, including Richard Petty, in welcoming Jimmie to the team. No one else will be able to say they have 2 7-time Cup champions on their team. We are looking to make a strong statement next year and show that we are here to contend for wins and championships. I can't wait to see what we can achieve together. Then Richard Petty said, what an exciting time for Petty GMS. This year we've accomplished so much together with Maury, and now adding Jimmie will only continue to help us grow. To have Jimmie, another 7-time champion, as part of the team and his abilities both on track and off will be special for Petty GMS. I'm looking forward to having him as a part of our team and seeing what we can build together. Jimmie Johnson said, it's great to be back in NASCAR. When the IndyCar season ended, I started on this journey of what was next. Maury and I connected, this opportunity came to light, and it's the perfect fit for me. Team ownership makes so much sense at this stage of my career, and after spending time with Maury and his family, talking with Mike, Dave, and Joey, I realized this was something I wanted to be involved with from both the business perspective and on the competition side. If I'm going to commit to something like this, I want to make a difference and have something tangible to show for it when it's all said and done. So this opportunity with Petty GMS is all of that and much more. So obviously Jimmie Johnson is pretty excited for this opportunity to become a Cup Series owner, a co-owner in a team, to be driving again. He's not going to be full-time, obviously, not going to be fighting for that 8th championship, but still he is going to be competing for his 3rd Daytona 500, could be looking for more success at Charlotte, some other places. So it'll be interesting to see how he does on the track, but also in the ownership role. I talked about this the other day, but I'm optimistic on the ownership side of things. Petty GMS took a huge step up this year. They got a race win with Eric Jones. Eric Jones was top 15 in points before the playoffs started. They've had a really, really solid year. And now you're adding Noah Gragson, who could win an Xfinity Series championship this weekend. You add that on top, and you add 7-time champion Jimmie Johnson. This team's going in the right direction, I think. So I'm very excited to see how this project goes, to see how Jimmie Johnson does as a co-owner, and also to see how Eric Jones improves as a Cup Series driver, as a Cup Series winner, and also to see how Noah Gragson, how he steps into the full-time Cup role, and how Jimmie Johnson can help him as well. So it's an exciting time for Petty GMS, an exciting time for NASCAR. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, trying to see if there's anything else that I missed. I don't see anything, but yeah, it should be fun. Nothing in terms of what car number he's going to be, how much percentage of the team he owns, if there's going to be a team name change. But it's exciting times. Very exciting times. So let me know what you thought of Jimmie Johnson buying into Petty GMS, how you think he will do on the Cup side, owning things, and then also as a driver, how will he do? So I'm looking forward to it. 2 7-time champions teaming up to own the team. Yeah, who would have saw that coming? Very exciting news in the NASCAR world. Later this afternoon, I will do my Xfinity Series preview for the championship, and then, of course, the Truck Series is tonight, late tonight, so we'll talk about that as well. But thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.